This northern frontier was only really occupied for about 25 years during the reign of Antoninus Pius before it was abandoned for the more defensible position of Hadrian's Wall. It's really not clear whether the Emperor Antoninus Pius wanted to conquer this part of northern Britain, which at the time they called Caledonia, in order to really control the province and make it part of the Roman Empire, or whether it was just a quick grab for victory. Antoninus Pius wasn't really a military man, but every Roman emperor had to do something militarily to prove his manliness. So a quick victory in northern Britain, which would have been fairly easy to do to move the frontier about 100 miles north, might have been his tactic. Perhaps that is why this wall was only occupied for about 25 years. But 25 years is actually no mean feat if you think about it and put it in the context of your life. The soldiers who garrisoned the Antonine Wall, because there would have been a Roman fort every 2 miles and a Roman fortlet every mile, may have spent their entire careers here. So 25 years, if you look at it in the grand scheme of history, doesn't really seem very long. But to the people who actually lived and garrisoned the wall, this would have been their entire military careers, if they even made it to retirement at all. And although it's taken roughly 1800 years for this wall to be mostly ploughed away and eroded, this scarred the landscape for centuries, and people who lived in the vicinity would have known about it and would have known that the Romans were here, even if it was just for 25 years. The Emperor Antoninus Pius never even visited Britain. He just ordered this to be constructed. And I guess he didn't really think about the long-term implications of scarring the landscape like this, so that roughly 1800 years after it was built, we're here looking at it with our own eyes, wondering why on earth he did that. And we're only really getting the information from secondary sources, Roman historians who didn't really have access to the best information. The only person who actually knew why they were building it were the people here 1800 years ago.